I love Final Fantasy, and I love Final Fantasy XIV. I've loved it since I started back in A Realm Reborn. I love the world, the lore, the characters, I love most of the players, and most of the players love me. But now that me and other Final Fantasy fans are starting to get to our 30s and 40s, these worlds are no longer explored alone. We have adventuring companions, partners, loved ones, and our children. Now, honestly, I don't have a child yet, but if I had one, would I have liked for them to play this game? Yeah, of course. Go on adventures with the cast, experience the story, both happy and sad parts, join a guild and farm mounts in the extreme trials. The same things that I did when I was younger, absolutely. But nowadays, I can't. I wouldn't. Because right there in public, in the main city of the game, you see things like Art Lab's Midnight Breed awaits, seduce and be seduced in captivating creature glam, book a blind date for heart-pounding encounters fueled by erotic tension. In recent years, players have taken to converting their player housing into erotic roleplay venues and nightclubs. These have no age requirement and are accessible to all, and they offer services like girls and boys who will heat you up. Have a good time with our courts and dance the night away. Courts stands for courtesans or prostitutes. These are players who you can pay money to and they will do erotic roleplay with you and even perform custom sex animations with your character. They also offer gambling in the form of text-based blackjack, again with no age requirement. I think it's also important to mention that a majority of ads include links to websites and Discord servers, both of which contain inappropriate content. These are things that Square Enix is well aware of. Multiple threads have been made on the official forums notifying Square of this issue, with players overwhelmingly agreeing that something needs to be done about it. These forum threads are swiftly deleted by the administrators. But it doesn't stop at online gambling and prostitution. Nudity and sexual mods are also a massive issue. I can demonstrate it to you with a hypothetical. Let's say your 14-year-old daughter is playing FF14, and she's having a great time. Her friends tell her of a cosplay contest that's scheduled to take place in a nightclub, but this contest is special. You don't have to use the thousands of in-game items to create your outfit, you can use mods. This is possible through a plugin called Mare Synchronous, which shares your character's visual mods with other players and their mods with you. Each nightclub has their own share code, and entering this code into the plugin syncs your character's appearance with everyone else using the same code. And so, your daughter installs the plugin with the help of very simple online tutorials and downloads a bunch of clothing mods. Nothing about this is alarming yet, this is all very safe. She goes to the cosplay contest, she has a great time, the venue has a strict no nudity rule, and that's that. But the code that she entered in Mare Synchronous for that specific nightclub does not get disabled when she leaves the house. And wherever she goes, other players who have also entered this code at any point in the past, present, or future will be sharing their mods with her. So now, she could teleport to the main city of the game and be fully exposed to an orgy. Like, fully. Huge cocks going into huge pussies, full nudity, full penetration. And truth be told, this is not really a hypothetical. This is something that actually happened to us when we explored this modding scene. I would show you, but unfortunately Square Enix has issued a copyright strike against my video exposing these issues. So I do believe now that it's in YouTube's system, I'm not even allowed to show clips of it. But yes, we teleported to the main city and we were exposed to sexual content without having consented to it. We didn't know who these people were. We didn't know which code allowed us to see them, which nightclub these people were from. So Square Enix is perfectly aware of the aforementioned issues, yet they would rather sweep everything under the rug. This is because while lore nerds and raiders only pay the subscription fee for a certain number of months, the Coomers stay subbed. So it is financially beneficial for Square to turn a blind eye and let the porn addicts turn their game into the new Second Life. Which is perfectly fine if that's what they choose to do, but then you need to update your terms of service. This is fucking rancid. These words were originally planned to be part of a bigger video, namely Underbelly Part 2. But with the copyright strike on my modding scene video, I cannot spend like 5 months making a video that's gonna get taken down by Square. It's pointless. And of course, no response to our email, so no concrete idea as to what exactly they saw an issue with. And the only reason I wanted to bring up the prior points and not just walk away was because during research a couple of months ago, I stumbled across a bunch of forum posts of inquisitive parents asking if their children should play FF14. And as expected, half of the comments went, yeah, of course, such a nice community, such a nice game, and the other half were like, no, there's gooners in each major city advertising ERP in a loop. And the weird thing was, the people advising against children joining FF14 were heavily argued against in the replies. Like, I've never seen anything like that, and you won't see that unless you go looking for it. What are you, insane? Like, why are you so adamant of keeping up the spiel of we're the nicest community on the internet, we're like a big family? Like, dude, I'm from Team Fortress 2, you can't fool me with that horseshit. I've seen where that leads, it leads to a dead community. You need to stop degenerates before they start making themselves at home instead of just pretending that they don't exist. So anyway, this is the end of FF14. I'm not gonna make videos if they get taken down by some salaryman in a store-bought suit. That being said, I still kinda wanna make the lore videos on this other channel that I've been planning, although now it won't be for the love of the game, now it's just ire. I'll do it so people can experience the lore without having to buy Square's product. And hey, maybe I'll save some children from being groomed by the player base that they refuse to control. Also, I do believe Square Enix has made a mistake. Instead of opening a dialogue with us or issuing a cease and desist, they instead went for YouTube's copyright system, which means, legally, we are still allowed to share the modding scene video. So viewers, in the description, you will find links to both stream and download the original video. If we do get served a legal notice from Square, we will have to take them down, so grab them while they're hot. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to throw a right hook at Square and give the modding scene video back to you. I'm gonna go make a 2-hour long video essay about TF2. Goodbye.